1,000 people on there. How
We have
often?
YouTube's sending it out to people.
Well,
And
how?
also, we don't know. I try to do this. I tried to do this the other day when I was at the beach, and there was no signal. And I was on for a little while, and it kept like breaking up and stuff. So I don't know if this is going to work. Hopefully, the internet's good enough out here, the cell service anyway.
Well, the cell service out here is just not good. I'm telling you, it's so slow.
Live from I should have titled this live from Uncle John's camper. That
Wow.
would have been better. Hey Hawkins, how
Hawkins,
you doing? Good to see you, Nicholas Wong. So Nicholas Wong deserves a crazy shout out. He's always like the first person to comment to say hi. Tom, what's up?
Tom, what's up?
Hey, it's Tom Pranks. There he is.
Tom Pranks. This is Jack Pranks.
Jackson. Hey, how you doing, Jackson? Alberto, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Alberto.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Anyone smell peanuts? What is it? What do you mean? Peanuts?
Oh, I've been eating.
He doesn't smell. He can't smell you.
Well, I don't know. They
Kevin
smell
from
you all the time.
Kevin from Buffalo, New York. How you doing, Kevin?
You guys got a treat
Rob
coming
Charles.
tonight.
Rob Charles says hi, Uncle John.
Hey, Rob. Is it Rob Charles?
Kevin, thank you, buddy. Hey, haven't seen you guys together in a while. Yeah, no kidding. We've been doing. A lot of what we've been doing has been talking about getting back together.
Yeah, I mean we've had so
good
much
old Uncle John. Mike said.
We had so much fun.
Look at all the people saying Uncle John.
Together.
Uncle John's here. Chris said Uncle John. Good old Uncle John.
I'm still alive. Can you believe that?
There.
Look at this. I still look the same, right? I mean,
thank you, Isaac.
Look at Jack.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Here, get in here close.
Don't get too close to me.
No, let's get in close.
I don't want to get that close.
You guys want to see Jack?
I'm right here.
Trying to wear my wife's bra. It's
don't tell
absolutely
me. I did that for a laugh. I did that one time for a laugh. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Oh, we've been pranking my wife. If I got to tell you guys, miracle happened. They saved my wife here at City of Hope.
So I'm gonna explain first of all because nobody knows.
Oh, they don't
even
know.
The beginning of the story.
Okay.
So here's what happened. So about 3 months ago, Aunt Tina, Uncle John's wife, Uncle John had discovered some blood, right?
Exactly.
And in the toilet. And so that was, I don't know, was that too personal? Is that okay?
No, that's okay because that's what happened, you know. And
otherwise, she had no symptoms, nothing.
Nothing. We would never known she's sick. She's healthy as a horse. So what happened? Let me tell him.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, what happened was she got up real early in the morning, went to the bathroom. She didn't want to wake me up, so she didn't turn the light on. She didn't flush the toilet. She just went. About 45 minutes, and we're talking 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. I get up out of bed and I go, gotta go. And she's literally trained me to turn the light on, flip the toilet up, because she says I dribble, and I always want to out proof that I don't dribble. But yeah, I looked down in the toilet and it's just full of blood. I was freaking out, went running in the kitchen, and I got her over to the ER. And you guys don't know this. I didn't know this. She had just seen a doctor a couple weeks, got a clean bill of health. But those tests don't show cancer. So tell everybody, the only way that you know if you have cancer, if they do a scan and a doctor sees it. So make sure you guys all go get your scan everything. And fortunately, you know, they spotted it because in 3 months it had been growing and it was up in her vein. So now we got a life and death situation, just taking the cancer out. And I've been stressing for months, but we came here to the City of Hope in Goodyear. Phenomenal.
Arizona.
They used a robot, which this story goes on.
They used a what?
A robot to take her cancer out of her. They had to cut her vein with a robot, take a cancer clot out, and then remove her kidney. Praise the Lord, she's cancer free. They got it all out.
Amen.
No compliments, complications, any of it. And I'm testifying to an absolute miracle. If I wouldn't have seen that blood, we wouldn't have known she was sick, and she would have got worse and worse. She was at stage 3, so they were able to take all this cancer out. Amen. Praise the Lord.
I want to interject something too. The doctor and then the surgeon, especially the surgeon, he did not mince words, did he? When
No,
he
he
came to
didn't.
you and told you
No,
what might
no.
happen, and he was like optimistic, but they have to tell you everything that can happen, and so was it a little freaky
I
when?
mean, so for the last 3 months, I was checking everything about cancer, reading this, reading that. Now they can kill little globs of cancer with all this new stuff, but when you get a big mass, the only thing they can do is operate. Since this kidney had a tail coming out of it into her main vein, now that complicates everything. They have to clamp that vein off. They have to open it up. They have to dig the cancer out and sew it all back with no bleed. So all I heard was, okay, she can die on the table. He's not kidding around. A blood clot from her legs, because they're cutting off blood to her legs. Now you got risk of blood clots. That cancer gets away, goes to her heart and lungs. She has a stroke, a heart attack on the table. That's all I heard. I was uncomfortable until I AI'd the procedure, and they said, well, that's a good surgeon because he's telling you everything that could possibly happen. But I was freaking out. And then I got to keep my wife with good spirits. And for 3 months, it's tough. But she had her operation yesterday. Doctor said everything went perfect, no bleeding, no this, and she's up today joking with Jack. She's hurt, and I go, well, yeah, they just took your kidney out. You're going to hurt for a few days, But
So
God bless. I mean, thank Jesus. That's all I could say. Thank Jesus. Absolute, guaranteed miracle. If I wouldn't have seen the blood, we wouldn't even have known. She would have gone to stage 4, and we couldn't even have done nothing. So once again, praise the Lord. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus.
So yesterday, so I was in Florida. Usually I spend most of my time lately in Florida or Tennessee. So I was in Florida, and I knew that this day was coming, and I wanted to be here for this day. So I came in the night before the surgery, and we're in Uncle John's camper right now. In fact, it's not too bad. It's not too messy, right?
Little
Little
hole in the
camper.
wall. Well, you got a
Got
bed.
little camper back here with a
stove.
bed, and then up here is the cab. And so we parked in the back and hooked it up to their hookup system in the back of the hospital. So
Jack knows how to do that now.
he taught me how to do it. I don't know anything about
plug
it.
it in, hook on the hose, put in the sewer.
That's
He
right.
loves the sewer part. It reminds him of that booter.
So anyway, and then yesterday was the surgery for Antina. Yesterday morning we went in, we prayed for her, and how did that go?
It's just phenomenal. Jack prayed for the surgeons too, to be precise, no glitches. And this is an incredible surgery anyway. They do a little slit and put a robot in there, and he does it all on a computer screen. I didn't even know they had that kind of technology. He does it on a screen. He's actually operating on a screen, and the robot does whatever he's doing. Then they had another surgeon over the top in case something goes wrong there. They can open her up, do manual, but now you got more complications. But they didn't have to do that.
So yesterday we went into the chapel in the hospital, and I told Uncle John this morning I felt this overwhelming sensation yesterday. I just felt pray and believe, and so much of the time we get caught up in the praying. It's almost like an hour, 15 minutes turns into 30, and then an hour. We're asking, and I don't really see any examples of that, and so we prayed the prayer and really asked that the Lord would intervene and really, take charge over the hands of the surgeon and assistants and everybody performing, including the robot.
Yeah.
And that God would fill the room and all of that stuff. And then we believed, but it was scary. And you work yourself up to you've been waiting for this for 3 months, and there's been all this buildup, I would think.
And here's the problem, right? Everybody says they believe, right? You say you believe until it comes down to that moment. But the problem is you don't know God's plan. You might want to take her there. And I can't tell her, because that's not a bad thing to me, because she's going to go with Jesus. I really believe that in my heart. But I don't want to lose my wife either. And so that's the hard part of the whole thing. But I'm telling you, keep your faith. Pray to Jesus. And you know what? Jack's talking about praying, something we both realize, okay? Because there's lots of ways to pray, and a lot of pastors doing this and that. But it doesn't really say that in the Bible. It says, ask God, and God will give you what you ask for, as long as you believe in Him. So believe in God and just ask. I need this, God. Give it to me, please. That's it. You don't have to.
So
I believe in you, God, and will you give me this, please? I need this, and watch what will happen. Miracles, absolutely miracles. I hope you don't think
you sound like you're getting into the ministry.
Well, I'm not ministering.
You sound like you're getting in.
I
Pastor Uncle John.
I absolutely
Pastor
have to
Uncle
tell
John.
people right now, I praise and thanks to God, because I asked for Him to savor this. Yeah, save
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's only a good thing, Jack. And I love this guy. He came. You know what he does? This is gonna blow you guys' mind. So as soon as we know that she's good and she's gonna make it out of this, Jack looks at me and goes, "Uncle John, is there any stores around here?" And I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "We got to find a store to go out and get a couple angel costumes, so when she wakes up, we could be floating around there." I go, "Oh my God, Jack!"
Would that have been the greatest thing? I wish
Tina,
we would have had time.
We've been waiting for you, Tina.
Welcome.
Yeah. You got to get some humor out of something, right?
Oh, man, yeah. And she's got a great sense of humor anyway. So we've been literally. It's been so fun to reunite. Those of you who remember, we have been a partnership. We've been a team for a long, long time. I'll never forget the very, very, very first video was on the Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah.
And we were always goofing around, doing stuff together, but one day he was just out there doing it. And I didn't even say, go do it. He was just doing it. He was in the way on the Santa Monica Pier, and that was the first thing. And people were just trying to get around you, and they were they were going and going, and you looked like a like an old time comedy.
Guy.
It was genius, because you were the perfect, like, bumbling, completely just like unaware, on your phone, walking, looking around and stuff.
People say
he's got this incredible.
I'm natural at that.
He's got this incredible vision. They call it peripheral vision.
You can
see. He can see way over here. Yeah. So when people are coming, he acts dumb, like he doesn't know what he's doing. He just kind of wanders out in their way, and every time they move, he moves. And we shot that video, and after that, it was just, we did all kinds of stuff since then. And then of course Unchap came, And that's still my
back in the
favorite
day.
video.
That was no Google. That was just YouTube. And me and Jack
Only
did.
YouTube.
We were doing it in the ways, and then we changed our skits to different things. Like my sister gave us an idea, like I don't need that. So we started filming in the stores, dropping and stuff, and people don't like stuff going in their carts. When
So
you say I don't need that, why? When if you don't need it, you don't need it.
you know what was it was fun to watch some of the videos that really started to take off. When they Impractical Jokers, remember that show?
Oh yeah.
Shows like that started to pop up and become very popular. And when that show, we would do a video for the first, we would do it, or he would do it, or I would do it. And next thing you know, like it would show up on that show.
Oh yeah, they were.
Remember that? Like the I don't need that thing. And then literally word for word, I don't need that. They would do the exact same thing with the same tagline and everything.
Yeah, and we're going, hey,
Hey, what
that's
gives?
what we do.
What
That's
gives?
ours.
Come on.
Oh, you can't do our stuff.
These guys, unbelievable.
I'm telling you.
So, but we watched all that stuff. I watched them do. When I started doing I'm Married. I'm sorry, I'm married. I don't have my ring now because it hurt my finger. Don't read into that. And I would say I'm married. I'm sorry. The whole 9 yards, kids, family, wife, and then people are so mortified by it. But it was such a fun bit for me to do, and I did it all the time. And then probably 3 or 4 videos in, I'm watching these guys in a Costco, and those guys were in a Costco ringing people up behind the register. And there was this one lady who said something to him, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm married." It was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I couldn't believe it. So it was one thing right after the next. Hey, listen, special shout out here real quick to Tanya
I tell you.
Harmon. I learned recently, Tanya, it's wonderful to see you. Thank you for joining as a new member. Tanya, I want to tell you something about her. I am one of the producers on a movie that's coming up, by the way, about Carmen, the Christian singer from the 80s and 90s. And anyway, Tanya came out to a meetup that I did, and she was somebody who was came to meet, but also was a big fan of Carmen. So we really connected there. And then Tanya, do you remember Tori? He came in the riot jersey, and that was super exciting. Anyway, it was really cool to see some of the people that have been following me for years ended up remembering Christian music from the 80s and 90s, so they were Carmen's fan too, and that was really, really fun to see that. But anyway,
this is going to be really exciting when Jack gets this and it actually goes to a movie. My nephew is going to be a movie producer now, and I taught him everything he knows.
Everything?
Everything. I mean,
well,
me and you can go out and film just about anything. We get an idea, right? Some of these have backfired on us during the years.
Yeah, that's true too.
We've had some experience. I watched
Yeah,
you
true.
get punched, and then I had to save you.
You
right?
didn't save me.
I saved you.
No, you didn't save
That
me.
guy was gonna beat him to death. I had to stick my fingers in his belly.
Let me just interrupt you for a second, then you can continue because I want to read this comment. This says, Uncle John is prank royalty.
See that? There you go. Thank you.
Mike
I love
Jefferson.
you.
but Jack is way better talented and more talented than him.
Oh, really?
No, he didn't say that part.
I can't read that, so he's going to tell me anything he thinks going to be good.
No, but he did say he did say this. He said Uncle John is prank royalty, 2 legends in one room.
Would you guys like us to start filming again? I would really like to get back to that. All Jack needs to do is come out to Arizona, and there's so many possibilities there.
Where he lives now.
We'll invite you guys all out there. I got a boat. I'll take you all out on boat, and we'll have some pranking times out there. And
well,
so much
Adam
fun.
Carson just came up with a fantastic idea.
Okay, what's the idea?
It's just a T-shirt that says "Back to the Pooter."
Back? No, we don't know.
in the
Go
in
ahead
the
now.
in the logo in this logo
See,
of Back to the
that's
Future.
Jack.
Listen, it's because
Jack.
you know it's my favorite movie. It's my favorite movie. It's one of the things that I loved about Adam the Woo. I don't know
Oh,
if you.
yeah, now you want to go back to the
But
pooter.
anyway,
Wait a minute. I got it's coming to me. I got a great
it's a
idea.
great idea, Adam. I
This,
love it.
Adam, see if you like this. Back to dropping cups. How's that sound? That's great.
Dropping cups.
Dropping cups.
See, let me
Dropping cups.
let me tell you.
It's the most classic thing that I ever did. Yeah, I've never seen you even be able to drop a cup. Tell you the truth, Jack.
Because I can't get away with it.
Yeah.
I can't get away with
I
it.
got it. Oops. Boosh.
Tanya, is that Tanya? You are too. Oh, you are too much. Look, I know that Carmen is going to bless so many people.
Uh-oh. Turn my phone off.
Freedom Transport, you might want to get that.
Okay, I'm going to
He's
take
going
a
to step
2
out.
minute break.
When you're done, step in, okay? Step back in when you're done. Go ahead.
Hello.
He's got a bunch of stuff going on here. Live from Uncle John's camper. Tanya, thank you. May God bless you in the Carmen movie. Thank you, Tanya. I really appreciate that. It's been a wild ride getting ready to produce this and direct this and then get everybody in place. Here's the thing that I've learned the most about producing, being in the producing business, has been discovering who should be involved and who should not. That's been the craziest thing. Like, you know, one rock in your shoe and it's just kind of throws everything off. And so I'm excited. I'm just excited to be at a place now where the team is all kind of together and we have this incredible team. Do you want to sit back down? Are you done?
Well, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, are you done with the thing?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
let's just...
All right, so let me
Sorry
look on
about
here.
that.
Listen, in a minute, after we say a few more things, I'm going to, we're going to open it up to kind of pay more attention to your comments so that if you want to ask us a question, we will try and do that. Thanks for all the laughs. Cheers from San Francisco. I've laughed myself to sleep hundreds of times with the videos. Ah, thank you. Appreciate that. As long as it's only John and I in the boat alone, I think we need to find the first comment.
Oh.
That's part of something else. Somebody likes you there, Uncle John.
If you guys get a chance, and you know, I mean, it's up to you. Go on Facebook and look up Hava, H-A-V-A, short for Havasu, Hava Captain, because I am a licensed captain. Here's my logo.
There's another Tanya on here. It's so weird hearing you talk to me, LOL. Tanya, it is weird when you hear your name shouted out. Isn't it strange? It is. I know what you mean. So Tanya Harmon.
Hi, Tanya.
Is we have some mutual friends, and she's just an absolute sweetheart. And I'm sure you are a sweetheart too. Different Tanya number 2. Let me see.
Hey, I want to know what's your guys' favorite thing. I don't know if that you're Jack's fans. I don't know if I'm your fan, but let us know what you guys like, what me and him do. One of the favorite things we do that I like is Unchap, and we've always tried to keep that going here and there.
We haven't uploaded. We haven't done Unchap in a long time.
That can really get crazy. We have so much material.
Unchap was
Frank Downing and Unchap, and
so I'll tell you,
making all you guys Unchap employees. There's a lot of things we can do with that.
I'll tell you a funny thing about Unchap is Unchap was the thing. For those of you who don't know what Unchap is, it's Unchap. It's abbreviated United Neighborhood Citizens Home Appearance Patrol. It's a fake HOA, and that we invented. We have a set of regulations and rules and even an oath that we have to take. And
you remember those?
The marketing potential for something like this was absolutely huge. We had colors, we're yellow and black, and anyway, So everywhere I went in my career, there was like a spotlight shining on Unchap.
He's stern and unfair.
I went on Jimmy Kimmel one time, and the producers of Jimmy Kimmel and me, before I went on, were back in an office watching when we were watching several videos, but when it came to Unchap, then it was just like, you guys did this, man, this is crazy. Like, we're just walking up to people and stuff, and it was always such a, same thing happened with George Lopez, same thing happened at his place. Everybody just really, really loved Unchapped. There was just something about it that was so much fun. I think if we would have kept doing that, it would have been great. In fact, it was almost a TV show a couple of different times. We had...
I even reminded him when he was coming here that there's a new unit down here in Arizona, because Unchapped's never been here. And I wanted him to bring our hard hat stuff with our citations and everything, because I wanted to check out all this hospital equipment and make sure it was Unchapped certified. And I almost had to do that and put sticky notes on it. Come on. People just don't buy the sticky notes, Jack.
Beautiful Earth, thank you for your super chat there. I really appreciate that. Somebody said, Jim Brewer, is that you? No.
Yeah, you did. I've heard that in the past. You look like Jim Brewer.
It happens a lot. I'm a little more. I have a little bit more of a what's the word? He's got those heavy eyes.
He's got more hair.
Those. I don't know if he. Well, it depends whenever each one of us have had a haircut. But Jim and I know each other, and people mistake us sometimes for each other. So we'll send each other videos of that moment. So when it happens, I'll try to do Goat Boy, Goat Boy from Saturday Night Live, and or we just have fun with people and play with them, and it's really fun. But we've been talking about playing brothers in a movie or something for years. So
anybody heard?
Hopefully that will happen. Look at this. Steven says John Walthall. It's got your whole name in there.
Yeah, they got my name in there. How do you do
I still watch your parent-teacher conference with Ed Bassmaster.
I know.
Speaking of Ed, I will say one thing about Ed that maybe you did not know.
Okay, what do I know?
Because you just talked about dropping cups.
Dropping cups, yeah.
Okay, did you know Ed never liked those videos?
Oh, he didn't like dropping cups.
he did not like them.
Ed didn't like a lot of things. He didn't like me for a while, but then, how long can you not like Uncle John? Come on. He calls me once in a while.
He likes you.
He's into fishing. I'm not into fishing. I don't know why, but...
So I'll tell you a funny thing that happened. To me, dropping cups was like the funniest thing in the world. And let me first say real quick, trying to find this. Oh, dude, thank you. Please fart. Okay, live right now. Okay.
Oh, please let me get out of here before he does that.
Well, I wouldn't, I don't know where my... give me a minute. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know if I have a pooter, which is terrible. But anyway, story about Ed. So for me, Uncle John, those of you who haven't seen it, Uncle John did this video for a while called Dropping Cups. And we thought it would be funny. It was, in fact, very funny. He has a natural ability for people to just believe him and entertain.
I got it.
Hold on. Whatever he's doing, whatever he's saying, they just kind of listen. They're patient with him, right? They listen, they take their time. And who knows what he's going to say. And sometimes he's a little unfiltered. That's fair. So we did this dropping cups thing where he would go out and then park, we would drive a little kind of too far away from the window, so he has to kind of reach a little bit, and they would have to reach out, and hand him a cup. And he would go, I got it. But it was very clearly you didn't have it.
No, I had it. I got it.
No,
I got it.
You did not have it, but you told him, I got it. And in fact, some of the videos are called I Got It. Anyway, he's holding on to the cup, but barely, It's like, here's a cup, okay?
Here,
so hand it to me. Hand it to me.
I got it.
Oh. There it goes all the way out the camper door. So But what was funny is they would hold on to the cup. And no, I don't think you have it, sir. No, you don't have it. No, I got it. I got it. I got it. So anyway, what would happen at the end result was always the cup would drop, of course. Right after he said, I got it, dunk. So we always tried to pick up the messes whenever possible. It wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't that big of a deal. And that's even in some of the videos.
But people used to get so angry in the comments that, oh, we're wasting
we're wasting soda.
We're wasting soda.
There's people in Africa that need so Dr. Pepper. So to me it was hilarious. I reached a point where I'm pretty good at keeping a straight face. Pretty good at it. Unless I'm working with somebody who I just think is hysterical. And that's the case with Uncle John. It's very hard sometimes. So I'm in the passenger side. He's driving, doing the I got it thing. And I'm kind of filming too, you know. So sometimes I would have to turn my head this way. I couldn't hide my face. But then I feel like it almost made it worse. Because I would just be listening to, I got it, I got it. And they would be going, no, sir, you better get it. I got it.
Hey, remember that one time?
I'd be waiting for the thunk.
Something real serious about that we found out, right? So, because I do that, and it's kind of unconscious, natural. Remember that time we filmed and sheriff department called you? We got turned in. This is a true story.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Assault.
Assault.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I supposedly was drunk and I got liquid on somebody's hand. And, and that was getting real serious about it. And I had gone home and they got Jack's license number and they're looking for Uncle John. And I'm going, oh no, I'm going to go to jail now for dropping a cup. Come on. And we used to laugh about that all the time.
Dude.
We were always real, are we going to get in trouble for doing this? Can we? Come on.
Yeah.
We're trying. And then we look at each other and go, are they going to take us to jail for dropping a cup? Come on.
So what happened?
But
in this
we almost did.
I remember that incident. And you were, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you were holding it from the bottom. I got it. He didn't have it, but I got it. And then before the cup dropped, it kind of did this collapse thing on the cup, right?
Oh, I squeezed
and it squeezed a little bit of the juice, whatever, out onto the hand of the person. And that's why, like later they call it was a big thing. But then it wasn't a big thing. Once they showed up and stuff, it wasn't a big thing at all. And it was over very quick. So.
Jack. Oh.
There you go, my friend. Hello from Sweden.
Oh, Sweden, all the way from Sweden. Wow. I love the Swedes.
John said I had a pooter in my pocket right now, 100%. I actually didn't until just now. But you able to do Jim's voice? No, the funny thing about Jim is yes, I can. The difference between us, though, and when somebody recognizes us by the way, not recognizes me, but thinks I'm Jim, they will say, like one time this guy came up to me in Barnes & Noble. I don't even remember what I was doing at Barnes & Noble, but I was there. And this guy goes, I don't want to make a big deal about this, but freaking goat boy. Yeah. And I'm like, so I did goat boy for him. And sometimes the difference between Jim is more animated than me. I can be animated, but he's just nonstop animated. So he does the thing with the, when he's like doing telling the stories and everything, getting into the stories and everything, and the guy came over here and he went over there. And when he tells stories, he does the same thing and he acts everything out. So I don't always do that. I'm a little bit more, mellow when I'm talking and stuff like that. But Jim definitely has his, his faces and stuff that I think Jim is one of the absolute most funny comedians on stage. If you've never seen Jim Brewer on stage, He is the most crazy, animated, all over the stage, energetic. It's just, and he's funny. He's just really, really funny. I had forgotten about Jim Brewer for some time. He's been online. Yep, true.
You guys remember Vitelli by any chance? Have you heard of anything about Vitelli?
I heard that he's out.
He's out.
He's out. They extradited him to Russia, and then I think he came here.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know the details, but that's what I heard.
Remember,
Love you and your content, funniest guy I've ever encountered. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate that, brother. I'm way behind on comments, by the way. Hold on. Jack Vale and Uncle John for president and vice president. Rock on.
Can I be the president and you be the vice president?
Sure.
I think that would work better.
Sure, I think that's fine. Eric Ferguson said, loved Carmen and Power Team. Oh, wow. When I was younger, do you guys remember Petra All Fired Up? Of course. Just listen to so I'm doing also a documentary on Carmen, besides the feature film. And we interviewed John Schlitt from Petra just the other day. Very recently. I say the other day. Everything to me is the other day. In reality, it was about 3 weeks ago.
Wow. Another fill-in job.
Yeah.
Look at all them comments. I can't even read them.
Hey, bacon wrapped fried pickles. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Bacon wrapped fried pickles. That's his name.
That's that way. I like
you guys are the new Cheech and Chong.
You know what? One time
did you hear that?
Cheech.
You guys
are the new Cheech and Chong.
That's an amazing. Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin said that.
Wow, man. Wow.
No, don't do that. No, I'm not going to be a part of it. I'm not a part of nothing like that.
Wow. Wow, man. That was back in the day. I bet that guy's back during the day with
I remember
Uncle
when you
John, right?
Yeah. Have you heard Jim tell his American Airlines story? Oh yeah, there's a few of those videos. He was in the middle of that ordeal, and somebody came up to him and thought that he was the fart guy, and so Jim made a video with these people, and then he sent me the video. And I ate cauliflower and broccoli last night. Okay, that's wonderful.
Well, you got a lot of fart fans.
Let's see.
You guys seen all them reels out there where there's guys doing same thing Jack does, farting in aisles in Walmart and everything?
Let's read some of these.
Blatant.
We miss you and Uncle John and your shopping cart episodes.
Oh yeah, the shopping cart things were so fun, weren't they, Jack?
Wow, yeah.
I always got
Thanks,
more.
You guys, appreciate that.
I always got more stuff and cars than you did. I was more sly about it. And Jack
hey, this might be fun. Pretend you all don't know each other in a Walmart, and you forcibly grab your uncle and fart on him. It might be fun to do something where we don't know each other, though. I like that.
We could try that.
Yeah. I do kind of like that. Jack is the original. Those are knockoffs of his. Wow, thank you.
See that? Oh, I just want to make it known to all your fans there's somebody trying to duplicate. We got to get them out there. Nobody can be as fun. You know what? The only thing I think is Jack's been trying to do these fart videos with me without me, and I used to film for him. I'm telling you, I caught every great fart video you had.
Oh,
I was the one that caught it.
I would agree. I absolutely
got
concur
the most
with that,
reactions.
Yeah.
You're most famous.
He would tell me a lot of times, the thing is about filming with Uncle John is he would say, go do this or go get that person or that person. Let me tell you something. I'm a very good judge of character in terms of what kind of person, what kind of character is going to react in a particular way. I really am. I'm very good at that. Generally speaking, not good as him. And in fact, he points out a lot of times when I'm wrong about somebody. That's what he's really good at. Because he'll go up and just do this to that person right there. And I'll go, he ain't going to do nothing. I don't know.
And we probably got
and then when I do it, it's over the top. It's over the top. Look what this says here. Let's see.
How many Walmarts?
Shout out from Brazil. We love your videos. Follow for more than a decade. Follow you for more than a decade. You should come prank here in Brazil. I've been to Brazil once and I loved it. Thank you so much. Uncle John's back. We need more videos. Ah, that's awesome.
How
You
many
made
Walmarts have
one
we
more.
been kicked out of? Do you remember?
Not that many.
Not
A
kicked
few.
out, but they
Ask you to
us
stop filming or whatever,
stop
or
it. Yeah,
whatever.
just
Yeah, it happens every once in a
yeah.
while. It hasn't happened in a long time, but you
Yep.
made my childhood when I was 10. You'll continue living your life, but I will always remember you forever.
Wow, that's
I
incredible.
love that, dude.
How old are you
I
now?
love that. I don't know. It looks like his name might be Danny, maybe?
That's gonna make you real old, Jack. If he says he's 30 or 40.
That's the weird thing is I have people now, because this all started in like almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, I believe it.
Now I have people who are like,
Now you look like. Tell me if I'm true.
thanks for helping me get through high school.
Now,
and
now
they're in their 30s.
Now I should be the Jack Vale and him the Uncle John, because see, Uncle John looks the same. I look at Jack here. Oh yeah, he's getting up there to Uncle John's stage. You want to put my glasses on?
Nulski.
Go ahead.
No, I don't want to. Oh, you just jabbed me in the eye.
Okay, well that works.
Nulski. That doesn't work. If you jab me in the eye, that doesn't work.
I don't know, Jack.
Nulski says the OGs.
Oh, geez. All right.
Old geezers.
Old geezers.
That's what he means, I think.
Who you calling old?
No, he just said OG. He just said OG. Tons of fart guys copying y'all. Humor bagel. Well, yes and no. I'm also somewhat of a copycat. I'm greatly influenced by Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, but that.
He had a fart toy with him in almost all of his interviews, I think. He always brought something, and when you least expected it, he would do it and then act like nothing ever happened. And so it's kind of fun, to be honest, to go out and see these guys with their own contraptions. Sometimes a lot of them use the pooter. Some of them use the thing with the CO2 cylinders in their armpit, or the cup with the straw.
Do you got?
It's
Jack's done
I think it's great.
Many fart videos. You guys remember the I got punched fart video? That I saved you, Jack. This guy was gonna throw you to the floor, eat you up like. Remember that?
Yeah,
I got punched.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You say okay. What do you want me to say? What do you want? You saved my life that day.
I saved his life.
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, now.
All right. Okay. How do you feel knowing you were one of the pioneers of YouTube prank videos? Well, thank you. I don't know.
I like that. We did back in the day.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Back in the day, especially after you started, Jack actually started Uncle John TV for me, and it was a huge success. It was like, we were getting YouTube. Remember that where they'd send us awards or say we were number one award and all that?
Yeah.
That kind of all went away when Google took over YouTube, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we weren't
well, Google
anymore.
didn't take over YouTube. YouTube started because it's the same company. I think YouTube just started making a bunch of changes, and people are still getting those plaques. You just gotta work. Work hard. You gotta get back out there, Uncle John. You gotta get back out there and make more videos and get your plaques.
Need to get some videos out
Uncle
there.
John, you are the sickest, bruh.
Is that sickest?
It's the good sick. Yeah, it's the good
okay.
kind of sick. Okay. Yeah. What else we got here? Just stay out of Memphis or Detroit. Too dangerous. All right.
Hey, we did videos in where was it? Nashville. We did them in Nashville. They got pretty mad there.
Yeah, that's true. I wish I could give you advice. Somebody says, hey, Jack and John, tips for starting YouTube live streams. I will give you one piece of advice, although I generally don't do live streams, so I wouldn't necessarily say that that's my field of expertise. There are people who do nothing but live streaming, and they're like live streaming every day or multiple times a day even. Selling products and all kinds of stuff, and that's just not something. In fact, this is the first stream that I've done in a very, very long time. I've attempted it a few months back, I think, but the signal was bad, and I ended up just shutting it all down. So I
You
don't
know,
know.
Jack, this is a really good place to just reminisce about all the different things that we did, and we've done it.
No, you're
Just
right. Yeah,
we
you're
have,
right. Yeah.
you know, we have footage, or he has footage that he never even put up of stuff that we were doing back in the day. That just, busy putting fart videos, and two fart videos, one Uncle John, then three fart videos, and then one Uncle John, then five Uncle fart
I
videos
know.
and one Uncle John. I miss all that though,
I know.
because
I know. I know.
he is the editor. I mean, this guy can
Please,
edit.
please make Unchap. That show is amazing.
Oh,
Somebody said.
if we could just keep going forward on
Yeah.
Unchap.
You kind of look like you kind of look like Unchap. You kind of look like Jim Brewer. I love Jim Brewer.
Who is that said please do Unchap?
That is Cornelius Cornea.
Well, there you go.
3189.
You know what? Frank Downing is really mad at Jack right now, so we're looking for a new Unchap employee.
Anybody know who Frank Downey is?
They know who Frank Downey. Everybody knows who Frank Downey is.
Okay,
He's
somebody.
the head of Unchap.
He is the head of. Yeah, he's the CEO. In fact, Jack Vale for mayor.
Oh, Jack and mayor. Mayor of what? Mayor of Fartville.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get
Yes.
a trophy and be
A
mayor.
woman who was going to sue you for farting. Yes. Do you still talk to Ed Bat? No, I haven't talked to Ed in, gosh, a long time. Time.
I talked to him maybe
You
4
did
months
not.
ago.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
What
He
about?
calls me once in a while.
He calls you?
Yeah.
What about?
If he sees something that I'm doing. Yeah.
4 months ago.
I think about 4 months ago. 4, maybe 5. Yeah, I like
Wow.
Ed. And who's our buddy? Tom Mabe.
Tom
Mabe.
Mabe.
Tom Mabe is so funny to me.
Yeah.
He just comes up with the wildest stuff that you could ever dream of.
So I will tell you something. Those of you who follow, hold on a second. I just want to handle this real quick. Danny, look at this guy. I'm saying Danny because it looks like Danny. It's D4XNNY. You are both legends. Love y'all so much. Happy to have come across this channel again. Thank you.
There we go.
Super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I really do.
You know, I think if Jack got like at least 10 super chats, he might really get serious about getting back into the real filming. You know?
I might. Well, so there's a. It's actually really nice when this happens because there's a misconception out there about YouTubers being famous. People think they have their own ideas and all of that about how much money YouTubers make and everything like that. And I will tell you this. Today, the YouTubers who you've been following for 15 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever, they do not make it changes so frequently. It's an up and down. It's a roller coaster ride. So you really don't know exactly how. And here's the other thing. I'm not in the financial space. I don't give legal advice, medical advice. Those are the topics. Those are the channels that tend to get the most amount of CPMs, which is cost per 1,000 views. So I have chosen to get into one of the worst paying categories on YouTube. It's just the way that it is. But what am I going to do? All of a sudden become like some,
you're just a fart guy. You always be a fart guy, and you gotta stay in that range.
Well, it's been hard. Range. It's been difficult because now there are so many other things that I do. So to maintain everything on YouTube has been a struggle, and that's why a month might go by and there's nothing on YouTube, and then the next month I might upload 3 or 4 videos or even more. So it just depends. Anyway, is John really your uncle? So here's the deal with that. Yes,
and yes.
Should I just say yes?
Yes.
And leave it at that?
You might. That's my.
Should I get specific?
That's my
Should I get
nephew.
specific or
Hey,
no?
I got one.
Should I get specific? Are you trying to?
What? What's this? Say hello to my handsome nephew. There you go.
Those of you. It's like the worst handsome face of all
We
time.
did that today.
We did that at the hospital. We did that at the hospital. That's right.
And telling all the girls, "Hey, say hello to my handsome nephew." Show. There he is. What was that? What was the other one?
Where'd my pooter go? Where'd my pooter go? Oh, here
What
it
was
is.
the other one? Peppy Poo Poo.
I got my pooter wax. I got my pooter wax too.
Peppy Poo Poo. Oh, come on. I can't remember.
Peppy. What?
No,
Oh, Pee Pee.
Pee Poo Poo.
Do you remember that?
I
Do you remember that?
That was one of our.
What was wrong with us? Who came up with that dumb idea? One of the first videos we ever shot after the Santa Monica Pier thing.
Yeah,
when we started doing stuff together, I think the first video was pee pee and poo poo. And this is how dumb. This is how dumb that video was. I would walk up to people and I would say, "Hey, many times for me for being the looking for the pee pee or the poo poo." That was how dumb that was. And they would be confused trying to figure out, like it was an employee at a store, like Walmart or something. They go, are you looking
I'd come in and try to straighten you out. Oh, he's talking about poo-poo. You know the
right.
poo-poo?
They think they're getting rescued. Like somebody's going to finally be able to help me. He's asking you about the pee-pee and the poo-poo, okay? It's so much fun. But it was so dumb that I remember there was a lady, a worker, who was holding up pants, jeans or something. And I said, do you have for many times for the poo-poo and the pee-pee? And she said, the husky? She was holding up the husky size of jeans. I said, no, I many. Anyway, that video is actually really fun. It's
still around.
Oh yeah, it's one. Look up pee pee and poo poo prank. It just feels so stupid even telling people to look this up. Look up pee pee and poo poo prank. That video never got any news articles or pickups from any. Nobody ever wanted to even know that it existed. I'm pretty sure. Like, how do you talk about the new viral video of the day called the pee pee and poo poo prank?
It sounded good at the time, didn't it, Jack?
Yes. Jeff said, Jack, you live in Florida now. Been watching you from the very beginning. Thank you, brother.
He doesn't live in Florida. He goes.
I live in Florida part-time.
And forth.
Yeah, I live there.
Back and forth.
I live there part-time. I like.
He loves Tennessee, by the way. Absolutely loves it to death. I got a big story about that. They've been trying to get Uncle John for the last 15 years. No, I've been in Arizona for 10 years. 10 years. Okay. So I moved to Lake Havasu, Arizona 10 years ago. So we kind of
from where? Tell them from where.
From Anaheim. Right. I had to get the heck out of Anaheim.
From where? From where?
Anaheim, California.
Anaheim?
Anaheim. Yeah, Anaheim.
All right, good.
Anyway, so in that time, and this is not an exaggeration, I actually lost count.
I have no idea what he's going to say.
Jack has relocated and tried to get me to go everywhere he went. 40-something
Oh,
times.
come on.
40.
Don't exaggerate. No.
Hey, I wish I would write it down. I could show you on a list.
40 times.
Oh, we went to Tennessee. Then we didn't like Tennessee. Went to Vegas. Then from Vegas, he went back to Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach, back to Tennessee. I mean, it was a circle. And every time he went back to Tennessee, Uncle John, you got to come. You got to come to Tennessee. I go, I don't like the cold. I don't like the tornadoes. Oh, they don't have no tornadoes there. And then my niece, his wife, would call me up. Oh, Uncle John, we got to get out of Tennessee.
Wow,
We've been in the closet for 14 hours with helmets on. I go, I thought there was no tornadoes in Tennessee. And Jack Can you put
No,
your
they
leg
can't
up
see
there?
it. They can't see it.
Now he's discovered.
No, no.
No, he's discovered that there's a barometric pressure change in
Shut up,
Tennessee.
Nobody's gonna believe
And
it.
his knees hurt. His knees hurt. So
Oh
when he
my
comes here
gosh.
to Arizona, it's nice and warm. No humidity, right?
All right. So look, first
And
of all,
his
no,
knees
okay.
are great. I said, well,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
So
Move
but let me
to
ask you:
Arizona.
do you finally believe that, though? Do you believe me?
Oh, I
When
believe you.
Okay, good.
I
Thank
believe
goodness,
you,
because
yeah.
it's really it's a real thing. It's like a joint. I don't know what it is. So there's the barometric pressures in different places. It has to do with the humidity, the sea level, blah 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 blah. You could look it up.
Hey, is that like
Whenever
when
I come home,
that's-
and this is what I consider home, by the way. I'm from California. Okay, as you guys know, I was in Huntington Beach for a
we're
very
not
very
in
long time.
California, we're in Arizona.
It doesn't matter. I consider this home.
Oh.
I consider the West home. It's home to me. It's home because
No,
I'm
humidity.
familiar with the surroundings. In and Out is, well, now In and Out's in Tennessee, not Florida, but Tennessee. But there's a certain familiarity that I look around and I go, oh, because I know Vegas, which Nevada looks like what? Arizona. Arizona's connected. So all of it, including Southern California, by the way, looks like all that. So it just feels like home when I come back. That's all I'm saying. And the pressure thing, I'm not making it up.
You just like all these cars out here. All the traffic. Car after car, bumper to bumper.
Oh,
That's
you
what
should see
like.
Tennessee.
Is Tennessee like that
Oh
now?
my gosh, are you kidding me? Especially Franklin, where we are. Oh my gosh,
you
it's
know, that
unbelievable.
could be-
It's like
that-
people
that-
are coming in.
That could be anywhere, though. That's everywhere.
Yeah,
That's
it is everywhere. It is everywhere. I don't know where all these people are coming from. They're moving out of certain places, obviously.
Obviously. Then they go to Tennessee, then they don't like it there, and they go to Florida. Florida.
All right. Somebody named Dylan
I know Dylan.
is texting me.
Oh, he's
So
texting.
he's texting me. He didn't comment on here. He's texting
Oh,
me.
I remember Dylan.
I don't know if it's. I have
That
a couple
Dylan?
people named Dylan who will text me from time to time. The reason the elevator farts are so good is because there is no escape. Let's read through some of these and focus on these for a minute. Unchap again, please. Yes, listen. Since we have been reunited only for a couple days, we cannot stop talking about filming again and doing something. He's a boat captain, by the way, now. For those of you who don't know, he has an incredibly successful business in Lake Havasu, Arizona, where he's a boat captain. This guy, this legend, this OG of YouTube legend right here is a boat captain, and you can rent the boat, rent the captain. He will take you out on Lake Havasu to London Bridge, all this stuff, and you'll have a great time. And it's with Uncle John. It's unreal.
Look what I learned how to do. Because you have to learn
What
how
did you
to
do? Wait,
that.
something's
That-
good. Wait,
the arms up.
wait, something's going on there. Put your.
What's that?
What happened? What happened?
Oh, that's...
Wait, hold on. Let me fix that for you.
That's so now I can give you a high five and go, oh, wait a minute, that's only 4.5.
Oh, look at this cute little guy. Look at that cute little guy.
Don't
It's like
ever do
you
this.
have two pinkies.
Don't try this stuff at
It's
home.
like you have two pinkies.
Don't try it at home. Two pinkies.
You know how he got
Oh,
that?
God, I got it in my eye.
You know how he got that? Why he's missing, like, I call him Nubs now.
It's a nub. He
I'm
likes it. He won't let me touch him with the nub.
You touch me too much. We'll talk about it another time, I guess. But that's just a part of you now. That's who you are now.
Well, yeah.
Right? It's just who you are. You gotta embrace it. Oh,
Video
you gotta
on
go
that.
see this video. Yeah, you gotta check out this video. It's totally random. Didn't plan anything. We went to Popeye's Chicken, Roseville, California.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
Oh,
And Uncle
Popeyes.
John, put your hand down. Put your hand down.
Okay.
We go into Popeye's Chicken and we were hungry. We were out filming, I think, that day. We
stopped
were all
for lunch.
prepared. Stopped for lunch, Popeye's, and he got one of their hot apple pies.
was
and,
horrible.
and the hot apple pie comes, and you did. I remember you did take a bite of it, and we're like, "Oh, dang, that's hot!" Right?
Yeah,
It was
scalding
extraordinarily hot.
almost like
But he
drinking
cooled it
coffee
off,
at
and
McDonald's. You know.
there could have been a lawsuit. They're almost so this stuff pours out. He cools it off. He eats it. We eat our food. Everything's great. And then we're going back to the car, and this guy starts talking about he should have complained about how hot the apple pie was.
I did. I had told the manager lady, I go, you really need to do something because that's dangerous. I go, that hot apple pie got all over my finger, right?
You did tell the lady inside?
But I didn't show her this.
No. He just mentioned it. Hey, this hot apple pie. This thing is hot, right? You just confronted
it's
her on
scalding hot. It's
and then
hot.
we left, correct?
And we left, got out
and we kept thinking about it.
And we're out in the car, and then we were talking about it.
Next thing you know, this guy goes back in there with a plan, and I'm filming from the car, okay? And I get the audio. He's mic'd, so I get the audio of him going inside the Popeyes. And he says, hey, I really need to talk to you for a minute, you know? And so he starts walking outside. She follows him outside.
And yeah, I just proceeded to tell her, you know, I said, you know, that pie was scalding hot and I wasn't going to do anything. Actually, I wasn't, but I go, I don't know what to do now. And I showed her my hand. I go, I don't have a finger.
He says it melted my finger off. It melted my fingertip off.
I go, she goes, we did that? And I go, no, you didn't do that. Your hot apple pie did. We did that? We had her going. She was mortified. Mortified over it. And we just kept going.
The look on her face, the look on her face was funny.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Really. Let me look. Someone just told us that our sound is off. Let me see. No, this is not pre-recorded.
No, we're doing this live.
Hey, are we muted? Wait. Don't say anything. Are we muted? Oh, the sound's back on now. Look at that. Isn't that weird? That's so strange.
Did you miss that? That was a long conversation. I hope you guys. I'm not.
No,
I'm not telling you guys all this again.
I think
God.
they said, "Oh, the sound is back on." Oh man,
It was a good story. What I was telling him. Anyway, that's memories. But hey, you know, Jack.
Yeah.
My wife's up in. She's probably up in room to go. Up
Go
in the
do it.
hospital room.
You gonna go?
I'm gonna say goodbye to all you guys. I gotta go check on my wife now.
Hang on a sec.
And it was great coming on live with you guys and talk Jack and getting together with me and let's film again. More Unchap, more this, more dropping cups.
Keep talking for a sec.
He's gonna
Just keep talking for a sec.
He's gonna fart. I know it's coming. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you having gas? Are you all right?
No, I'm good.
That doesn't look good.
I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Scare me. Anyway, guys, pleasure. Wish we could do this more as long as Jack. He's got to come from Florida to Arizona.
That the sound is back on. She confirmed that the sound is back on. I know you're going to go back up. Let me just.
Any more questions before I leave?
Yeah, let's do this real quick. Lots of Uncle John stuff here. Love you, Uncle John. Uncle John, good luck. No, we do not have the name of the man who punched me. I'm not sure. That's a great story. It's the guy who did that was having constant run-ins with the police there, and he was in and out of jail. He was just kind of a loose cannon, and that's what happened with that. And that was old, by the way. It's like 15 years ago.
You pootered on his wife twice, not once, twice, and he shows them. He shows the guy the pooter. It's just a prank. It's just a prank.
Look, Uncle
Before
John.
the guy knocked him out.
Marissa, it's Jack and Uncle John. I was wondering when they were going to film together again. We missed it all, Uncle. Oh, they missed it all. They missed your story. So we'll have to get back on here another time. Somebody said they missed it. You look like Jim Brewer. Sounds back on good. I'm going the opposite direction. So, somebody said, let me see. He's saying a suit Popeye's melted finger got $6 million. No, they tried to do some figuring out. I think they're reading lips, and they think that maybe you.
I didn't get $6 million out of that video. I'll tell you. I didn't get. Would I get 100,000 views on it?
Yeah,
Maybe.
There was something that Gary said on here I wanted to comment on, but what? Let's see. Hello, we can't hear you. No sound. Now I'm going through the no sound stuff. No audio. So the comments were stuck, and I didn't see the comments going no sound, no audio. So I'm sorry about that.
What kind of technical run show are you running here?
Not a very good one.
I don't. All these people are just
too dang hot in Havasu.
It's not too dang hot.
Boy,
Trust me. I live there. Look,
it makes you mad when people talk about Havasu.
No, it's not too hot. The most I've ever seen it in Havasu is 130 degrees. Come on, 3 months of the year. You got June, July, and August, and then it cools down in September. But average is 118 for those 3 months. You can bear it. Get in the water, and then you're cool. As long as you're wet, you're cool. Or you're in a house in air conditioning, or in a car that's air conditioning, or you run from the car. Make sure you have shoes on. Don't try this. Don't try it with no shoes. It won't work.
Somebody did look up the pee-pee and the poo-poo prank.
Did they?
And they watched it and said it's hilarious.
Hilarious. That's what do you call that? What do you call it when it's a long time ago? Nostalgia, right?
Nostalgic?
Nostalgic. Yeah. Back in the day. Well, some of them old in the way videos too, because I actually thought that was hilarious how people just get out, go around you, and you just stand there. They have some they never said anything to me though, right, Jack? They don't say anything. They just give me that dirty look, like
who
in the way videos.
Oh yeah, people just get frustrated. There's your phone. You got it? Who's that? Tina.
Yeah, I gotta go, guys. See you later. Hi, honey. Well, I thought you were sleeping. Jack said you were sleeping. I was waiting for you to get a hold of me.
No, she was awake when I came back.
Oh, you are? You don't want, I was just about ready to go back up there. You don't want me to go up there?
She's...
No, we're just sitting there waiting.
I bet I could sneak the phone around the corner here and he won't even know.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah. Well, I'll come and check on you later. No, I don't want to. What? I'll tell you what, sleep for a while. If you wake up, call, text me or call me.
Shouldn't be smoking.
Yeah,
You're gonna be next.
all right. All right. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Oh, brother. Since when is he shy? I have sent emails to Greg Gutfeld to no avail. Oh, I know what it was. I saw a comment. It said, do you talk to Greg Benson anymore? And funny enough, I didn't for a long time for no particular reason, but recently just really missed him. And I reached out to him and so I just said, look, it's awful that we don't talk more. And I said, I'm really sorry that I didn't make, that I haven't made an effort to call or, get together, talk in a long, long time. And, yeah. And so we've been talking lately about doing something. Listen, some of the funniest videos that I've ever made were with Greg. Greg was so much fun to film with, and his comedic sensibilities were outstanding. And so I think one of my favorite things that I ever did with Greg was the amnesia prank. Do you remember that one?
No.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Greg Benson?
Yeah. Hollywood Boulevard, me and Greg Benson. And you know how they have those stands set up on Hollywood Boulevard, like with the vendors sometimes? So there was a guy at one of those operating one of those stands, and the prank was, I walked up. I had my friend Greg with me, and I walked up to the guy, and I said, "Hey, could you do me a favor? My buddy has amnesia. Could you just convince him that you know him and you're an old friend of his? It'll help him kind of,
I think I missed that one, Jack.
And so then I went to Greg and I said, Greg, this is your old friend, and he would say his name and everything like that. Yeah, you guys, he's known you. You guys have known each other for a long time. In fact, you grew up together. Yeah. And then they just started a conversation. It was
Jack,
hysterical.
That reminds me.
Okay.
You're real good at getting other people to, like, remember how you used to do to me? You take me in stores and say, can you wash my uncle here? He's little, and I'd have these people, and I couldn't even drive around and get a beer or anything like that. Remember that?
Yeah.
Right? And then had these people really concerned about me because I'd run off.
That was really fun. That was really fun. Uncle John talks to everybody in public. So because he's friendly. And so he's always having fun with people. And so he'll be talking to somebody, telling them stories and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I will sneak up behind him and look at the person he's talking to. And I'll just apologize silently. And then I'll go to Uncle John and I'll say, Uncle John, we have to get into the car now.
Go home right
it's
now.
Time to leave. And you don't really like it when I do that, do you?
Here's the story.
Do I kind of mess up your mojo?
No.
I kind of kill the...
Tina's going to sleep for a while so I can join back in for a minute.
Okay.
So here's a story you guys are going to love.
You can tell. Give me 1 second. I hope you can hear that. I hope you can hear that. I had to check my messages. I just want to say
let's find
real
out
quick.
if the microphone's working. Is this good?
The mic. The
Thumbs
microphone.
up,
Look,
thumbs
I'll
up.
go all the way to the bottom. Make sure that we have all the new comments there.
Okay. All right.
Let me just say real fast so that you're with
I'm gonna
us
tell
on.
you this story. Come on,
All right,
Jack.
go ahead.
Okay, what was I talking about now?
No idea, but while
It's a
you're
good-
while you're thinking, of,
it's
oh
a- it's
man,
a
the
good-
cigarettes, I can't.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
What are they?
It's not a cigarette, Jack.
What would you? Why does it smell like one?
It doesn't. There's not a.
It's my nose.
There's no cigarettes out there. I honestly, there's no cigarettes. You guys remember George Burns? Right? Did George Burns smoke cigarettes? No.
You don't smoke cigars.
Those are cigars. Sorry.
Those are not
That was a little bitty cigar.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh man, you got to stop doing that. You're gonna end up. Oh, you're gonna end up at this place.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to remember this story. Oh, okay. Jack
Yes.
has Uncle John do all the hard stuff that he won't do, right? So we get this idea, Vaseline high five, right?
Oh,
remember? Funniest thing you ever seen in your life. In fact,
Oh yeah.
we had a filming guy, paid a filming guy, and he refused to film it. And I go, you're not going to work for us no more if you refuse.
He was a friend of ours. He was a friend of mine, longtime friend.
Oh, it's against my morals. And it was, oh my God.
Against your morals.
And here's the prank, right? So we're in Hollywood on red carpet, right? And
Because that's how we roll.
yeah. And we got all these stars walking out, right? And we're on the line. They have a big thing there where you can't get to the
There's a
stars.
border there, yeah.
But we go, okay, so we put just a little tiny bit of Vaseline on our hands. We called it the Vaseline high five. So Uncle John starts it off. Come on, stars, come on, we're cheering and give me a high five. And the stars would run up to you and give you the high five. And they'd smack it like that. And you could see them. Watch Vaseline high five on his channel. It's so hilarious. They're trying to go everywhere and get that Vaseline. Well, they don't know it's a Vaseline. They don't know what the heck that is.
Is this what you were going to say? You were going to tell them about that video?
Yeah, because you wouldn't do it.
Okay, so let me reiterate something about this. One of the reasons that was so funny, at least to me, is because, first of all, you got the prank itself. You high five people, right? And then they don't know until several steps later away that, oh, something's on my hand. But what made it even better is it was downtown nasty Hollywood. So where do you go? Like, what do you do with this who knows what? And how do you get rid of it? You don't want to put it on yourself. And so what there are big orange barrels that hold up boundaries and fences and stuff. So people are taking their hands and they're wiping it. They're wiping it on Hollywood's ground, on walls that have just been defecated on.
And it went real good. And then
irony.
We took this elevator, and I get this guy high five, and the look on his face, and then all of a sudden we're way up on top, and this guy physically changed his clothing and came up and high-fived me, and I knew
he got
exactly.
He got him back. He goes, as he was walking away, he goes, look at your hand. And he looked.
And I'm going around trying to get that Vaseline
props to
off.
that guy. That guy was the hero of the day, man.
Well, we don't know. He didn't know it was Vaseline, so God knows what was on his hand.
I never thought about that.
I was a little worried about
You know what? I never thought about that.
Yeah.
He had to have gone somewhere to put something on his hand that we don't know.
That we don't know what it was.
And to this day, there's no way that you could know what it is.
Yeah, so...
Wow.
Since you guys stay in contact with Jack, push him to do his own Vaseline high five prank. See if he'll do it. I don't think he'll do it.
Listen,
not without Uncle John there to protect him. Not anyway. I know that.
We have done so much laughing over the years, and just in this, it's been fun just to laugh and reminisce on some of the stories that we've
Ooh, here's another
done in
good one.
this. Tell me another good one.
This is a great one. So we're in Long Beach, California. Okay, gets a little sketchy in some of the places down there, but Jack's doing his. It was mocking people. What do you call that? Where you say the same thing?
Copycat?
Copycat.
Oh, let me just preface this by saying he's about to tell you a secret that is not known in the video itself. So when you look up this video, we did not put this in the video. He told me about this later. Go.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're doing this section, and then he had a little bit more of that to do. So we go into a real sketchy part of Long Beach, and he finds this house, and this nice kid, he talks to him, he says, I'll give you $20 if we can film out here, right? And the kid agrees, and he walked off to get his filming equipment, his mic or something. So without him knowing it, I went up to the kid and I said, he's gonna give you $20 to film a little thing here, but I'm gonna give you 40 if you do this for me. I want you to scare the living crap out of Jack Vale, right? And I said, I don't want you to hurt him, but I want you to scare him.
So I wanted to throw the kid a curveball. I wanted to start messing with him to throw him off. What I didn't know is Uncle John prepped this kid to get back at me.
So he's way up, like 6 feet above Jack on this porch, right? And Jack starts copycatting him, and this kid literally jumps off that porch down in front of Jack.
But there was a slow work up to it. At
yeah.
first, we did the copycat thing. I was asking for directions. He would say, it's just down there and to the right. I go, oh, it's just down there and to the right. And he'd look at me funny and go, yeah, and then you're going to go over there, and then you're going to do this. And then I'd say, you're going to go over there, and you're going to do this. And it slowly started to tick him off, right? It was a process for a while.
And then he jumps off this porch right in front of Jack, and he throws a punch at him, but he doesn't throw it at him. He just skins his neck like that. And Jack's, hey, whoa. This is just a prank. It's just a prank. Oh my God, I never laughed so hard in my life.
So I didn't know until it was all done, until it was all completely finished, that Uncle John paid the guy to do that.
I paid him to do that, and he did a great job. Jack, it's just a prank. It's just a prank. And
Make that 30 years and not 20. Time flies. Thanks for all the laughs. Hey, you are so welcome. And by the way, we love, Marissa says, love the copycat pranks. This is great. It's the OGs. Let's go. Hey, Brick Nose, how you doing, man? Need a lawnmower, Jack? No, I don't think today I do. The old man is the best. Hey, thank you. I have been wanting to get back into doing prank calls, and the old man, unfortunately, it's so hard to teach people how to do it. I've never once successfully been able to teach people how to do it, but there's a certain art behind it. It's not just changing your voice, you have to talk differently. Yeah. So when you talk in an old man's voice, you can't just keep the same speed. You have to slow it down, because this old man's wanting you to hear what he has to say, and you got to change your words like this and stuff like that, and then pretty soon you go down and you get a little bit of
Harry, you're back. Harry,
you're back. That's how you do it. You got to have a little gurgle back there, which makes it easy for me, because I guess there's a little puddle of phlegm that just stays back there at all times.
You know what this works really good on is spam callers. You want to get rid of spam callers? Put Harry on the line. Okay. Right?
It's a blast. Yeah, I love doing that. I try to pick up the phone for these guys. The first person I ever heard do that for a living was my good friend Tom Mabe. People were doing prank calls. There were so many people doing great prank calls. But Tom Mabe specifically made a living way before YouTube on pranking telemarketers, getting back. And so his stuff was called Revenge on Telemarketers. And so he would get back at these guys so many stories about that. So when YouTube started, by that time, man, forget about it. I was on every list I could possibly think of, so that when they would call, I would try to set something up, even audio before there was video, before there was a place to upload any videos.
All right.
So I would record. I've got audio clips that have never been videoed because it was like in 2000, and there was just no reason to video something like that back then. So it was so fun. I mean, I've kept people on the phone for an hour and a half trying to sell me, one time, a postage meter for my business so I could weigh things and all this. It was like a deal like stamps.com kind of thing, and they sent me a scale and all this, and I would just, oh yeah, they would say, do you have your own business? Oh yeah, well, the wife makes homemade quilts and baked goods, of course, and I help her out there. And by the time the guy was over, he had by the time the call was over, I should say,
He wanted you to sign up for something, right?
I hooked him in all the way to the end of the call, and there was an excuse why I had to call him back. I was getting into an argument with Rosalind, with my wife,
Right.
and oh, excuse me, and you'd hear Rosie in the background, Harry, what are you doing, honey? Get off of the telephone and come here. I want to talk to you for a minute. Well, she's the one you really ought to be talking to. Let me get Rosie on the phone here. What is this? I don't understand what's going on here. And so this would go back and forth. Pretty soon they would get into a fight, and I would set the phone down. And Rosie and Harry would fight, and you'd hear like punches. And, oh, that's terrible. You're abusing me. And this would go on and on. And then you would listen to them. You could like overhear them talking to their coworkers about what was going on. So we've had this fun for a long, long time, and I just want to emphasize something before we hang up. I want to say that the reason I do this and the reason I love this so much is because I know what laughter has done for me. I know what it's done for me. It's very powerful. There's healing qualities to it. It's a gift that God gave us. It's ridiculous when you think that someone can do something silly and I can say, ha ha, and have this force that comes out of me to laugh. And what happens? I feel better. When you laugh, you feel better. When you laugh, you feel better. You know that feeling? Your back hurts. Your lower back starts hurting, or your stomach hurts, or your side hurts. Stop. That's actually really, really good for you. And so they say that laughter is not only, it's medicine, yes, but it can sometimes be that vital medicine that you need to survive.
Unless you happen to catch somebody at the wrong time. Because I will tell you, there are 10% of the people out there in the public that absolutely have no humor at all. They don't think
it exists.
They don't think nothing's funny. You could show them like Jack when he got punched. He's showing them. It's just a prank, and he's farting with the pooter.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's true.
And
it's true.
Why don't you leave them with this? Remember the red bearded prank?
Yeah.
Tell them how that went down.
That was at the very, very, very beginning of YouTube. And at that point, I had done quite a few prank calls. And this is a live prank call that you could probably find when you type in the red beard prank call, I think. Red beard is in the title. You could probably find it out there somewhere. The red beard prank call. And we did it on one of the live platforms at that time that was becoming really popular. I don't think it exists anymore. But we would go live and build a fan base. Nobody was really going live on YouTube. So this was, it might have been called Live Now, or I don't remember. But anyway, gosh, I should remember that. But anyway,
Sparky, my buddy.
He told me a story about a friend of his who he used to ride motorcycles with. And he told me the craziest story about how one time he rode up and they got off their motorcycles, and it was so freezing cold outside. This guy had a long, kind of reddish hair, and he had a long beard, and it was so cold that part of his beard broke off. and was on the ground. And so I said, okay,
That's cold.
that's helpful. That's helpful. So I called Sparky and I said, yeah, no, I got a this is mine. This is Harry Montgomery, and you might remember me from many, many years ago when you were riding up there. And I got very specific with the location and everything. And I said, and I said, it was so cold that day, and part of your beard had broken off. Do you remember that? And he goes, yeah, well, I believe that sounds familiar. See, I had him. He remembered the day that Uncle John told me about. It helps when you get that information from a friend or something.
Exactly.
So you can really pinpoint things and create a story behind it. And I said, well, I just wanted to let you know that after you had left, apparently my wife, Rosalind, and we had pulled up there and she had got out and went into the store there. And of course, she was barefoot and she had stepped on your little piece of that red beard there that you had down there on the ground. And it punctured her foot there and caused an infection. I went into this whole story about it and he was just listening. And I said,
Yeah.
And anyway, we had taken her to the doctor, and of course the doctor couldn't do nothing about it, and she is now an amputee.
And he's so
I'm gonna let you
apologetic at this time.
He was very well. I'm sorry about that. You go find the video if you could find it. I will look for it too. I hope it's still out there on the internet. It's got to be on somewhere. But we kept going and going, and basically the storyline was that infection had spread. And what I was going for was I was trying to get him to pay the medical bills for a prosthetic leg or something.
On her second foot.
On the other, but it spread to the other leg.
I was able to pay for the first one, but I don't have the money to pay for the second one, so I feel like you need to take care of this.
We've been on here for an hour and a half. Agreed, the old man is the best, every single one. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, you guys. It's been really fun. I really don't keep in touch with Ed. I haven't talked to him in a long, long time. Where's Frank Downey? He's doing all right. Is this the Timu Jim Brewer? No. Jim Brewer's the Timu Jack Vale. What happened to Dwayne the homeless man? Wow.
Oh, that goes.
Wow. This Spider Snake 94 is somebody who remembers the very first videos I uploaded even before the pooter.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't live there anymore. We moved away many, many years ago, so I just have no idea. God bless you and your family, Jack and Uncle John. God bless you too. I appreciate that. Uncle John is the best.
Well, thank you. That makes me feel good. Makes me want to film again.
Yeah, for sure.
You just got to make it happen somehow. Yeah.
I think Tanya is saying, I think she's referring to the stuff that we said about laughter and why it's important. She said, yes, that's right. Thank you for giving people a reason to be happy. May God continue to bless you and your family. Thank you, Tanya. May God bless you as well. I'm so glad to see the profile picture here on YouTube. I remember exactly, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, when we did that meetup in Franklin and you came.
No, that was fun.
Yeah. I have looked in a while, but oh my gosh, it's Uncle John. They're trying to say I haven't been on here in a while, I think, but my goodness, it's Uncle John. Yeah, you are medicine, Jack. That was actually a line from the movie 42. Thank you. Oh, I love this. Desire to go higher says, as a 24/7 caregiver with mama with dementia, or maybe it's of mama with dementia, probably. I need all the laughs I can get. Hey, I hear you. Listen, I'm somebody who believes you can find laughter. You should laugh and find humor in everything. Maybe there's inappropriate times to laugh.
Oh, yeah.
But
Jack,
you could still find the humor in it, and you can laugh later. I agree.
Jack lectures me like that all the time because I don't have filter. I just do it whatever it comes out.
Oh, look, this is my favorite. Okay, I want to tell you. I want to read this because it's my favorite. IW underscore legendary underscore sayane 2215 says, "You've made me climb out of my crippling depression time and time again, just by simply watching your videos throughout the years. Thank you so much for saying that. Loved all the videos of y'all putting stuff in people's carts, confusing them, thinking it's all their stuff. Gosh, I want to do that again. I want to do that again. Hey, listen, I love you guys.
They didn't come back with some crashing carts, right?
No, we could, there's so many things that we could do.
That
Uncle
lady
John
just ran into
somebody
me.
said Uncle John. Look, every people said Uncle John. Big South Philly said Uncle John. Josh, the video you filmed. Oh, Tanya, I forgot about that. So Tanya also knows Josh Sussman.
Okay.
She said, you said hi to Josh in the video you filmed with me. That's right. Totally remember that. Uncle John is my idol.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. You like that one, don't you? Yeah. You like that one, don't you? Do you like that one?
You know, when you get remembered for a few things that you do in your life, it feels really good.
It does feel nice. Yeah.
Especially, look at this. I mean, I still look good.
I mean, obviously, like, he hasn't changed at all.
Haven't changed that much.
Hello from Italy. I missed seeing Uncle John. How is he doing? Thank you for all the laughs.
Well, look at that, from Italy.
Uh-huh. Me and my daughter love watching your videos, and we love Uncle John too.
That gave me an idea. Come bella gialla bula brile strette, state gonna butta bella fasteggia on an evening in Roma.
Keep singing.
Do they take her for espresso? Yeah, I guess so. On each lover's arm, a girl. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Remember that video, Jack?
If you haven't seen
Singing Italian.
If you haven't seen Italian singing drive-by or something like that, you got to go check it out on Uncle John's YouTube channel.
It's actually one of my
the reactions of people through the windows as we're driving around, and he's just serenading people in Italian is so funny.
I think the dog liked it most of all, don't you?
Yeah, Jack, Unchap was so good.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Well, YouTube brought me back to. YouTube brought me Jack Vale after all these years. I can't believe it. Isn't that something? So you go live, and then now they're recommending the video to other people that haven't watched my videos in a long, long time.
Oh yeah, you can't hide out like that, Jack. There's a lot of fans out there. You need that.
Yeah.
You need that. Remember?
That's right. That's right.
Or
we miss seeing you guys. We miss seeing you guys collab, Jack. And somebody else said another Unchap.
See, we could never fail if we do.
I'm telling you,
a few Unchaps here and there, keep people guessing, and there's so much we can do. So many. And I would like to hire new employees. All of you guys, I'd like you to write Jack and say you want to become an Unchap employee. We can make you, and we'll get you out there in the field, keeping the neighborhood safe. Yeah. Stern, but fair.
Yeah. Well, you are.
Oh, and you know, I'm loving that. I still got my ID. I use it all the time to get 50% off from Home Depot.
If you don't know this, we have actual identification cards, okay, that authentically say Unchap, okay, with our names, some numbers on the bottom with a barcode, you know, yellow and black, beautiful, laminated, and we will sometimes carry this card around to get discounts on things. We don't lie to nobody. We just we say, I'm Uncle John, I'm Jack Vale from Unchap. Do you support your local Unchap enforcement?
Of course, they don't know what it is.
No, but of course, you don't want to say no. That's like, do you want to feed the starving kids? You know, they don't know. Or police department or whatever. You want to be like, oh, yeah, we support that. They don't even know what the heck it is. He went in one time. We were doing a remodel. Last story on. Not really a remodel, but we were updating a couple things in our house.
Yeah, in the shower. They had Uncle John.
Uncle John was replacing a faucet in the sink, and so he went to Lowe's, and he got a faucet. He walked up and just brought his ID card out and said, "I need to get a discount. I'm Uncle John from Unchap." Okay. They didn't know what it was. They had to go get a manager. Uncle John patiently waited. He had no problem waiting. Yeah, go get your manager.
Yeah, and I told him we're everywhere. Unchap's everywhere.
Unchap's everywhere. I think we're supposed to get a discount.
And we're out there taking care of the neighborhood, protecting the neighborhood against eyesores. They appreciate it.
So this manager comes over, right?
Yeah.
And he said, what did he say? He looked at it.
Yeah, he goes, "Oh, this looks he goes, I'll give you 50%
It was at Lowe's. It was at Lowe's. It wasn't even like,
it was Lowe's. I was thinking it was Home Depot, but it was Lowe's.
We're talking about it was like a $219 faucet he got for $100,
Chunk of money off of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I mean, there's some benefits to being Unchap employees. Somehow we don't get paid because Frank Downey never pays us.
Listen, Hollywood and Highland.
Hollywood and Highland.
Okay. Parking lot in the back. We always used to park there, and then we would go up in the elevators or whatever, right? We'd go out to the street. Hollywood and Highland. I'm going out. It was a long time ago. And the lady, you got to pay the parking lot people, right? When you're leaving there. And so I get out, we're pulling out. I push the button. And I say, hey, listen, I'm Unchap. Were you with me? I don't think you were with me. I think it was just me and Sherry this time. Anyway, I said, hey, I'm Jack Vale with Unchap. I don't believe I'm supposed to pay to get in here.
And she let you
She opened the door. And I showed her. It had a little camera there. And I held out the card there. She verified the card, and she let me on through. It's amazing. Listen, if you too can become an Unchap employee and get your laminated Unchap card.
Exactly.
And get discounts all over town. It's really wonderful. Yeah. Bricknose said, thank you for your service.
Oh, there you go.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for noticing, Bricknose.
That's a patriotic guy.
Very, very, very patriotic, yes. So what's the next Unchap video? We haven't done Unchap in a very long time, but we're ready to get back out there. That's for sure. I will be rewatching the old Uncle John videos tonight.
You guys are the ones that give us ideas. You make a suggestion, and we go out and start filming, and we tweak it as we go to where we get the video that you want. It's all in the reactions and the suggestions. It's ad-lib everything, right? If you don't do what I want you to do, I'm going to cite you.
Yeah.
And I'll cite you for everything. And that generally sets people off. You're gonna what?
The channel here is still open for super chats, and I have to comment on 3 comments right here. Okay, Bricknose says, I will now be rewatching the old Uncle John videos tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
Desire to Go Higher says, I am going to watch Unchap videos again.
Oh, there we go. We always like that.
Tamber76 says, Jack, have you ever seen Striper live?
Striper live.
Just telling you about Striper.
Striper.
I was just telling you the other night about Striper. You didn't know who they were.
Oh, that's right.
Striper.
Christian band.
Funny story. Somebody many years ago sent me messages and said, did you know that the guitarist from Striper is posting your videos on their Facebook page? And you never know if that stuff is real or not. And this is a big deal to me because you have to understand, I grew up in the church. So in the 80s and 90s, my number one favorite Christian musician, singer was Carmen. In the way of bands, I had 2 bands that were my absolute favorite. It was Petra and Striper. not in that order either. I really, really loved both of these bands. Stryper was harder, I would say, than Petra. They were more known as a Christian metal band. Yellow and black were their colors. Maybe that's where Unchap is inspired from. I don't know. But anyway, Oz Fox it was with Stryper. And sure enough, I went over and I saw it for myself and I said, I cannot believe this. So fast forward to now, I had no idea that Oz had been watching my videos and thought that they were funny and all that stuff. And now I interviewed him, and I interviewed his wife, Annie Lobert, who has this incredible nonprofit, by the way, for trafficked girls and women, and has created I want to say this the right way, like a safe haven place to protect them and keep them, give them opportunities and stuff out in Las Vegas. I'm telling you, Annie is an accomplished author, and she's been on a lot of shows and stuff. But what she has been through has all led to where, you know, she's helping girls today, and it's just an incredible story that she has. But anyway, they both knew Carmen, and so I interviewed them for the documentary and stuff. So you say Stryper. My answer is yes, I saw Stryper live once, and it wasn't back in the day. It was maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or something like that. They did a concert somewhere, maybe not that long. And it was it was so good. They played and sounded the same.
Excuse me, I have to take this.
So there, go ahead, take it. Anyway, I've got to get going. I wanted to answer those last questions. Really, really appreciate you guys. Let me just see if there's any last minute. Tom Pranks, thank you, brother. I appreciate that so much for your super chat. I don't know any of those. Oh, wait, did you say something? You said, I'm posting a new video tomorrow. We should do a collab. Tom Pranks, 7526. Yeah, let me see.
Hi. This is John.
All right. I can't get there right now. I wanted to go there right now, but Tom, I'm going to get back to you, I promise. I don't know any of those bands, but I'd say my favorite Christian band is For King and Country. Cool. So, Marissa, here's the deal. You would have to be familiar with the bands from the 80s and 90s. And now, right now, nostalgia is very popular. And so if you grew up in the church or you're involved in, like, you know, youth groups from that era, that was kind of the prime, I would say, of Christian music. I don't think it's a stretch to say that. I've heard some people recently say that we're getting back into that now, which is super cool. I don't know if that's true, but it's been kind of a cool thing to see. Carmen was by far my favorite. He was, if you grew up in the church, you guys, Carmen was like the Elvis of Christian music. I've always thought that. It's been true. Anyway, very cool. Random surprise. I still watch your videos. You playing the dad with. Oh yes, yeah. I love. Oh man, such a fun. You know what? I just decided I'm not. I just rarely say anything or do any. You know, I don't say anything political anymore. And the reason is because I have really found I love what conversations do and can accomplish, but I really, really love what laughter can do. And here's kind of what I mean. Conversations are important. I love listening to podcasts and getting points of view and all of that kind of stuff, but here's why laughter is such a cool tool to have. A lot of conversations would never happen had it not been for laughter. I notice that as I go out and I make people laugh doing what I do, the minute they start laughing, now we can have a conversation. It breaks the ice and makes it to where now we can open up, we can talk to each other. Because guys, out there in the world, it's a very socially awkward place now. And we need whatever tools we have available to us to break through those barriers and through those walls so that we can just have a conversation with people. You almost feel awkward walking up to somebody and just talking to them like a human being anymore. Like, who does that, right? People want to keep to themselves, but you hear a fart sound, or if you need help from somebody, and you say, "Can you tell me where the vitamins are?" And that employee says aisle 7 and points, and then you say, "Oh, I that's not what I meant. I'm actually I appreciate it, but married man." And then they go, "What are you talking about?" Now you're talking. Now you're having a conversation. You made somebody either do one of two things, either laugh or question the reality of what just happened, right? Which generally leads to laughter. That's what's great about it. Once you get to that point, now you can have conversations. Now you can talk to people. I have stood in the middle of Walmart before praying with people, praying with them, hand on the shoulder. "Father, in the name of Jesus, we come before you." And that opportunity would not have happened had it not been for the icebreaker, which probably that's what I should have called it a long time ago, the icebreaker. But nobody would have known what the heck it was. You'd have to explain it to everybody. Anyway, guys, absolutely love you. Thank you so much for listening. I cannot believe it's been almost 2 hours. But it was really good for me and Uncle John to get on here together and be able to kind of reminisce and talk about some of these old pranks and stuff. And if you want us to do certain videos or recollab again on some stuff, please let me know and tell me in the comments of this video, in the comments of other videos, what you would like to see. And we're going to try to make that happen, because one thing that this trip has done, in addition to accomplish what I set out to accomplish here, which is be with Uncle John, to comfort him and be with him and pray for Aunt Tina while she's in the hospital getting surgery, all of those things. Now God answered our prayer and really blessed Tina, and she is recovering nicely. And I think in 2 to 3 days, hopefully 2, she'll be out of the hospital. They'll be back home. The other thing that this has done for the trip has just been really good for us to get together again. We've had a lot of fun. I didn't tell you this. I don't think we told you this, but I'll tell you one more thing. Earlier, we got the news after a long surgery. We got the news that the surgery was successful. So we were in the waiting room. Uncle John was so relieved to get the news. I was relieved to get the news. And now we're like in celebration mode. Now it's time to praise the Lord, okay? And so I started thinking about it for a minute, and I said, oh yeah, I did tell you this earlier. If you're just tuning in, it's still kind of, I'll tell you anyway. I said, I wonder if there's a place around here we could get a couple of angel costumes. And he knew what I meant immediately and just started cracking up laughing. And I thought, man, could you imagine if me and Uncle John had angel costumes as Aunt Tina was coming out of anesthesia? Because the doctor tells you when you're going in for, like, they had a meeting ahead of time, and the doctor said some pretty scary stuff. And one of the things that he said is you could die on the table. Like, they got to tell you what's possible. So that would have been the ultimate prank. That would have been, and she has such a good sense of humor. She would have loved it, loved it, loved it. And then at one point, when she was coming out of anesthesia, we told her that we were going to do that. She couldn't laugh. You could see it on her face. She thought it was hilarious, but she was still kind of woozy and everything. But we told her what we were going to do. And then today she was laughing about it. But then also, they do this new procedure on the operating table where they use a robot. And so one of her questions when she was coming out of anesthesia was, did they use a robot? And I said, yeah, yeah, they did. In fact, they let us kind of sneak in so that we could get a picture of the robot. And I pulled it up on my phone and I showed it to her. And it was a robot. It was a cartoon picture of Rosie from the Jetsons, you know, the maid. And it almost looked like Rosie was like doing something with her hand, like operating maybe. Anyway, uh, so we just laugh and have a lot of fun. And I think that this trip has been really good for us, really good for Antina, really, really good for us. So thank you for allowing us this chance to say hello. I don't do lives very much, but since I'm with Uncle John, you know, I thought it would be fun. Had no idea it would end up being 2 hours. God bless you. I love you. I really appreciate all your support over the years. And yeah, I hopefully this won't be the end. Hopefully we'll do more. And if you want to see what I am up to lately, maybe Tanya, quickly confirm if you are still here, if you don't mind, and if you're not, it's okay. I'll ask somebody to post this, but I would love to keep in touch with you guys. Desire to go higher, you are so welcome. Um, if somebody could do me a favor, I'm not sure if Tanya is still here. I should get somebody to do like to be a, what do you call? Tanya's here. Okay, Tanya, do me a favor. Could you put the link to Vale Vision in here, valevision.com. I'm sure you've been there and you've seen it. I think you have the link. In fact, I'm positive you do. Valevision.com. I think Tanya's going to put a link in here so that you guys can click that link and you can see exactly what it is. One second, that I'm up to in the film production business. Christian, faith-based film company. There's some really exciting things coming up. I'm excited to talk to you more about it. So he's got to go that way. Okay, that's fine. That's no problem. Where are you going? You going to the bathroom?
I gotta go.
Number 1 or 2?
I'm gonna go number 1.
Okay. While Tanya is doing that, I want to say to Junebug, she said, I don't know if it's a she. I figure a name like Junebug might be a she. I don't know for sure. I could be wrong. But do you miss HB? Which stands, of course, for Huntington Beach. And the answer is more than I can express. I would move back to Huntington Beach tomorrow if my family would let me. I love Huntington Beach. It's one of my, so many wonderful things happened there. And it was just so good for us on so many levels. So much family time and so much, so many things. I could go on and on and on. Pretty awesome and unique place. I don't know. Is it? Maybe it's hard to put.
We gotta go back to Huntington Beach and look for some Pokemon people.
Can you? I know.
Remember Pokemon?
Tanya, is it hard to post a link? Maybe you can't do it on here anymore. I'm not sure. I'm looking at all these new like little tabs and stuff like that, and I can't really tell. But if anybody can do that, it's ValeVision.com. Vale, my name, vision.com. And you'll get to know some of the projects that I am working on right now. Oh, is that a link? What's that? No, I don't know. Wait, what are you doing? That's not me. That's not my hand, by the way. Whenever, so that sound it temporarily goes out whenever somebody texts me, when I get a text message. So what I should do is I should click do not disturb when I do these lives. And I think that would fix that.
That's a good
Does
idea.
anybody, can you post a link? Tanya, shoot me a text real quick and tell me if you're able to post that link. I feel like if you were able to, you would have been able to do it. And I don't think
Why don't you just copy the
I have
link
seen.
and
I don't look. It's
Yep.
changed on here. It looks different, so I don't know if I can do it. I just wanted to put the link there so that people could. Oh, I don't think you can in here. Somebody said. Interesting. Wow, Brian Stewart said, "Pooter wax is awesome stuff." Hey Jack, when does Carmen come out? Well, I can't say exactly, and I have to be careful with this wording, language. I can say that I believe that we are going to be filming, and now it's probably watch, the sound is probably out because I'm getting text messages now. All right.
you turn it off.